San Marco or San Mark's Square is one of the most popular and visited places of Venice, Italy. It represents the political and social center of Venice and in the past was a commercial center too. It's an 11th century square surrounded by historical buildings. They are the Torre dell'Orologio or the Clock Tower, the Basilica di San Marco, the Bell Tower, and the Dutch Palace. In front of it, on the other side of the square, you'll find the Museum of the City and the Civilization of Venice, and on the right side there is the Procuratie and the Procuratie Nouveau, which works as a place for some museums. The needs of the square are basically public. It works mainly as a tourist and cultural place. That's why in the ground floor under the arcade of some of the buildings mentioned, there are shops and restaurants, and buildings are used as museums open to the public. The square is also the scenario of important and famous celebrations like the Venice Carnivals. Sometimes it is used for the projection of movie premieres, represents a social place for the community and the residence of important personalities of the government. It is common to find weddings and people feeding the pigeons as a popular activity. The materials that we can find in this square change depending on the building we're talking about, because they were built in different centuries, so we can find mosaics, brick, concrete, glass, and stone. The floor has been constantly changed. It was first paved with a brick herringbone pattern, and then the bricks were replaced for some kind of white and volcanic stones with geometric forms. At certain times of the year, the square may be flooded for several hours by a phenomenon called the high water. This square is completely different from any other in the world. There is no car sound and is the center of light of the city. So being in St. Mark's Square is like living in the 16th century.